Taking you out live to Oklahoma this morning, Custer County in that state, tracking storms today as our neighbors to the north are seeing the same system we are experiencing this morning. Meteorologist Greg Fields is with us to give us the latest timeline. Greg, I know we were talking about the potential for severe weather. Are we seeing anything severe yet?
Yeah, nothing severe in our area yet, but that potential is still there. So that's why we are calling this a weather alert day across North Texas, taking you out to the UNT campus. Plenty of rain, nothing severe out ahead of that main line still coming down from the UNT campus. You can see how wet it is. The raindrops on the camera lens there where we do have 70 degrees there. So let's go back to radar and you can see the rain up into Justin, Denton, the heavier rain there coming down the northwestern part of Tarrant County as well. This is out ahead of the main line, so we'll have plenty of rain out ahead of that with the showers and storms. But as we zoom out a little bit more, there's that main line and the severe thunderstorm warning just north and west of North Texas now on into portions of Oklahoma where we have seen the severe storms. We haven't seen that yet, but as that line gets a little closer, moves a little farther east, we will still have that potential for that severe threat across the area. And needless to say, we're going to have plenty of rain and thunderstorms to deal with for the morning commute, whether they're severe or not. So please do plan accordingly out there. There will be some disruptions to your morning drive here this morning. So here's the timecast as we head towards 7, 8 o'clock. Looks like that line of storms gets a little more organized and works its way right through the heart of the Metroplex around 8, 9 o'clock here this morning. After 9 o'clock, though, as we head toward 10 a.m., 11, around noontime, the storms move off to the east, probably weakening a little bit more as they work their way into East Texas, and things will start to settle down across the rest of the area here as we get into the afternoon. So much nicer for that drive home. Now, again, we still have that potential for a brief spin-up tornado. There's the tornado watch that goes until 10 o'clock. It does include up our western counties as we get out toward Eastland, Breckenridge, Graham included in that, up toward Bowie. And then as we go through the rest of the morning, as those storms get a little closer moving into the Metroplex, we do have that slight risk for some severe storms across the area. Now, I do want to bring in meteorologist Mario Ruiz to talk more about why we have that severe potential here this morning.
And you know what we say is severe weather can happen at any time of the year. And of course, it can happen as late in the season as it is now. So, and it's because of this. We're looking at warmer than normal temperatures. Yesterday, highs were in the upper 70s. Normal is the mid 60s. So that increases what's called our instability. Our strong south winds, that is helping bring in moisture from the Gulf. And you definitely felt that over the last couple of days, that humidity, that mugginess in the air, it's there. That's the second ingredient. The third ingredient is this cold front that's moving in. It helps lift these thunderstorms and it gets them going. That's why there's a line of thunderstorms just to our west. And the final factor is a big area of low pressure that is currently to the west of us. That helps add something that's called wind shear into our atmosphere. And that's what kind of gives it that extra ingredient for these storms to really get going, especially the closer they are to that area of low pressure in Oklahoma, Greg.
All right, so that severe potential still going to be there today, but it doesn't stick around all day. So just something to keep in mind. You see the storms work their way off to the east a little bit later today. So a wet, stormy start this morning, but look at that. As we head later into this afternoon, skies do clear across the area. Things will be settling down quite a bit, and that will be our rain chance as we go through the week. So as we take you on out to Clyde Warren Park right now, the cloudy skies in downtown Dallas. If you're trying to get out, we have seen some passing showers. If you're trying to get out, walk the dog, it might be a day to stay inside, at least for the early part of the day. So we're going to use caution or maybe just stay indoors today, as we will have plenty of puddles out there from the passing showers and storms. And again, we will have the clearing skies a little later today, and the temperatures in the upper 60s to low 70s. So we're going to be holding steady for the most part today with the temperatures on the warmer side. But we are looking at the cooler air that does move in a little bit later this week. So let's look at the 14-day forecast. Once we get through today, the showers and storms will be ending across the area. We'll have lower 70s still tomorrow, but mostly sunny skies. And then that push of cool air moving in by Wednesday. Highs only in the lower 60s. Those lows dipping down into the 40s. So it's finally going to feel more like fall for us as we head toward the end of the week on Friday, looking at 65, and we'll keep it dry through next weekend. Now, the second part of that 14-day forecast taking us on into Thanksgiving week. We're looking at those temperatures mid 70s. We'll start out on the warmer side early next week, but then we'll cool down into the mid, maybe the upper 60s as we head toward Thanksgiving.